What up folks, Graphics Rogue here, and I'm here with another Rome 2 online battle. I am playing the Averni, and my enemy, somewhere hidden around here, is playing as Rome. Now I got a huge advantage here being on the uphill side of a big ass mountain hidden in these woods. Now I brought a similar build as I like to bring with my Swebby builds. I brought four Oathsworn that are kind of like Swordmasters. I'm not sure how their stacks stack up, but I think they're pretty similar. I brought Spear Warriors and Chosen Spearmen on the flanks. And over here I got some Spear Warriors and I think that's it. And as well as three Noble Horse and one Heavy Horse, which are some devastating horsemen, definitely. My enemy is coming up the hill here. I'm going to have a huge advantage with downhill charges and whatnot, and the uphill advantage hidden in these woods. I must have most of my army hidden, but now my enemy is starting to come into view. He's coming up the side of the hill here. He's got a few legionary cohorts and a big old line of cohorts right there coming out the side. He's not my main force. I got to readjust my main line over here. Now the Averni are similar to the Swebby in a lot of ways. I think they have a lot of similar kind of units. They are pretty devastating on the charge and devastating with attack. Have pretty strong attack units. They're like most barbarian units. Their defense for the most part isn't amazing. They don't have the greatest defense. I'm starting to charge in with some of these units. I've used the Vercingetorix thing, Relentless, which puts up your attack and fatigue. We're charging down through some of these units, trying to get a better position with some of these cavalry. We charge down at a lot of those units. We're trying to position our guys in ways where the enemy doesn't flank us. But I'm trying to get around with my cavalry, but I'm getting my cavalry caught up where I don't want them to be caught up. That was a real big mistake. I wasn't watching where they were going. I wanted them to go around there. But they're similar to the Swebby in a lot of ways, but one big thing that really that breaks them apart from the Swebby and that really cuts down their power in a lot of ways, I believe, is they don't have any fear units. A huge part of the Swebby's army, of the Swebby's, I'm starting to route some of their missile units over here, the few missile units they have. I'm routing some of their infantry over here, but they have so many infantry on my guys. A huge part of the killing potential of the Swebby is their fear potential, is their fear units. And the Averni have no fear units. They have naked swordsmen, which are not fear units. I believe they should be fear units, but they are not. And my noble horse is getting caught up by these Praetorians and these Legatus. These Triarii are finally starting to run. They're not going to last too long against my Oathsworn. They're starting to waver, and they will run in the end. My Oathsworn are getting cut pretty hard by these legionary cohorts, but we're starting to get them to waver. My enemy, I believe, has the Caesar abilities. He's got presence. He's recharging the rates. I think that's the Caesar and Gaul abilities. Though we're starting to try to smack into the backs of their lines with our cavalry and our chosen spearmen over here. But he has surrounded my guys over there, my spear warriors, and he has knocked them out. Spear warriors are not going to last too long against these Praetorian guards and eagle cohorts. Now I still got some noble horse, so I'm going to try to swing him around to smack him to the sides of some of these units. We are starting to rout some of their Praetorian guards over here, some of their legionary cohorts. But it is going... we are routed a lot of units over here. It's getting pretty down to the wire. We're slowly killing the Praetorians, but they're not dying nearly fast enough. Oh, there's some devastating bloodiness. Look at that. That is delicious. Ooh, I love going down there. I love going down there to look at the deadly battle. But oh, he slammed right now. He has the uphill advantage over here. He slammed down on my guys with his Praetorians and his Eagles, and now a lot of my guys are starting to rout. He turned this around, pretty much. I had the uphill, then he turned around, he got the uphill. And now a lot of my guys are starting to rout over here, and I need to start to reposition my guys, try to figure out what I'm going to do. I see the problem, trying to reposition what infantry I have left to try to regain the uphill advantage. So I'm trying to reposition some of my guys. I won the battle over here, and I'm going to try to swing them around and deal with these Velites once and for all, and try to swing around and deal with these Eagle cohorts and Praetorians. Bad part is, I took out his general, but I'm not sure if my general's still alive. He might be dead. But he's still got these Praetorians and Eagle cohorts, which are very devastating units. The Eagle cohorts definitely have that encourage ability. Oh, look at that. The Eagle standard bearer. He's going in. He wants himself some kills. He's gonna whack some Gauls over the head with that Eagle. But we got a side to side going. I don't think either of us really have the uphill advantage. Maybe that unit does a little bit. And we see what's going on here. I smashed the side of his unit over here with his Praetorian, but I should have did that. I should have took my units over here, did that, because now I'm running uphill, and he still has the uphill advantage over here. And now my unit's starting to waver over here. But I'm charging in with these spear warriors and Oathsworn over here. I may have forgotten about them. They may have ran over here, and I may have forgotten about them for a little bit, but I brought them back, and now they have the uphill advantage. It is a slobber knocker, to say the least. It is a lot of kills on a lot of sides. We are losing a lot of units, but their units are starting to waver. But they still have devastating, beastly units. But in the end, they could not hold up to the numbers. If I had lessened numbers, if he had killed more of my units, he probably would have pulled that off. It was a costly victory for me. In the end, he had those Praetorians and those Eagles, and they really gave a lot of... They really held out a long time. They gave a lot of killing power. They got 315 kills for that Praetorian Guard. 174 for these Eagle cohorts. Man, they're beastly units. If I had less units at the end of that, then he probably would have pulled that out. Or maybe if he still had his general unit, he probably would have pulled that out. But yeah, that was a fine battle. This was a battle actually against a viewer of the channel. He wanted to fight me in a battle. That was pretty cool. I like that. I like people watching the channel wanting to fight me from there. That was really cool. But it was a fine battle, a fine opponent, and I hope to bring you more battles like it. I hope to look more into Gaul, see if they have any advantages that I'm not quite aware of. I feel like they have a huge disadvantage by not having fear units like the Suebi do, and I feel like their Vercingetorix abilities aren't quite as up to par as the Ariovistus abilities. I don't think they're as good as the Ariovistus abilities. Maybe they have some units that could help replace those fear units they're missing. They don't have berserkers, which are devastating on the charge and have great fear effect. But I'll try to be experimenting on these guys a little more. I'm your graphics rogue, and I will see you next time. Peace.